Folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. After the debacle many years ago of the War of the Spark Mythic Edition and some other catastrophes of specialty launch sets, as you all know, I usually like to wait 12 to 24 hours after a dramatic Magic the Gathering event or some sort of drama internet thing to make sure that I don't report bad information like I did with War of the Spark Mythic Edition 4, 5, 6 years ago, and that was a very scary moment. So I'm following up today. You all want me to do a response on this Marvel Secret Lair disaster, and I'm going to give you guys my opinion. And obviously, because I'm not sponsored by any outside companies or channels, and well, I really don't have a lot of risks, I'm allowed to give my honest, straightforward opinion because I don't sell secret lairs. I don't have access to Secret Lair. I just have to buy it like the rest of you all. I have no skin in the game on this. And I'm just going to give you all my opinion. We all knew Marvel Secret Lair was going to be a very dramatic sellout. We knew there's a history of high demand products crashing websites and having problems. This has happened before on the websites. It's happened when they tried using eBay. It's happened with the scale fast. It's happened with many things. So there's a lot of complicated layers to this smelly onion right now. But I just want to say, this is being filmed about 12 hours, maybe 18 hours after it's done. So by the time you watch this video, it should be the next day. As of the filming of this video, I predict you're going to see a lot of anger and frustration on the internet because, well, there's probably a finite amount of these things that they make because they're not print and demand anymore. My theory, with no evidence and no emails to myself, I'm going to estimate Wizards probably made, on the low side, 50,000 of these Ultimate Secret Lairs, or 50,000 of each. Maybe even, to make sure they could really milk it, maybe even 100,000 units of these bad boys. That's my opinion. If I believe the range on the Secret Lair supply side is 50 to 100,000 of the Ultimates, in other words, of all the SKUs, okay? So if a lot of people buy the everything bundle for the discount, it's going to put a big draw in the system. Now, if a lot of people buy a certain individual one, it's also going to skew it, and it could make the bundle one sell out sooner, could have issues. Now, a lot of people are going to be very angry because the demand in line was just outrageously high. And as I've been discussing with you all, this 2024 bull market, I've been talking about it now since literally November of last year, one entire year, and ridiculed for the entire time. Well, maybe not the last few months because now people finally fucking believe it. But people did not really seem to grasp how intense the demand for this stuff is in a strong market. Not only are we seeing all the card games and everything, Pokemon, you know, but Magic is doing incredibly well. So to hear the news that this Marvel Secret Lair essentially became a multi-hour long wait right out of the gate, crashed the website, problems and all kinds of things, and then it just sold out. And everyone's angry, I'm quitting Magic, this is it, this is the death of Magic. This is how you push your fan base away. This is the scalper's paradise. I love how the word scalper is back. You know, I was really sad that we went 2022 and 2023. We went 2 whole years and nobody used the word scalper. Like, the word scalper was left in the dark corner. Nobody fed him. Nobody gave him waffle fries. Nobody gave him a coupon for a haircut. Nobody was using the word scalper for 2 years. And ladies and gentlemen, there is no better evidence that the bull market is strong and powerful to see the internet outrage machine is finally back. It's finally back. It's been a long time. You know, we went years with no scalping. You know, the Pokemon, you could go to Target. You could buy Magic and Pokemon and sports cards, and nobody was getting in fights in parking lots. Nobody was tackling each other. You know, it's been 2 years. Like, they restocked Costco and Sam's Club and BJ's and, you know, Pokemon 151 and Commander decks. Nobody's fighting for them. And finally, you guys are sending me videos of Costco restocking and people fighting and jumping on pallets. Like, we're back, baby. We're back. We're fucking back. And you know what's next? By the time this video goes live, the next phase that we should be expecting is going to be really the tipping point, the special one, okay? The next phase coming up next, everybody. Once we hit this anger, and you're going to start seeing a lot of aggression on Facebook, Reddit, Backpage, OnlyFans, Feet Finder, and we should see a lot of anger on Twitter, Oh wait, it's not, what's it called now? Triple X? The porn site, whatever the Twitter thing is, whatever everybody has to be angry on. We should start seeing that boil over. So the next phase in the scroll of pretty much predictability is, by the time you watch this video, we should start seeing comments about quitting Magic, increasing print runs. I think that's the next phase of the bull market going into 2025. We're starting to see the anger boil over with secret lairs because of demand, everybody wants it. And everyone's blaming evil scalpers and bots and everything. And then now Magic Foundations, the play boxes are the 130, 140, which again, you should be a Rudy patron. 116 ship anywhere in the US. No hidden fees. You can even send me a free gift card for like Chick-fil-A or something. And you know, I'll give you a virtual hug, not a real mouth hug. Don't be creepy with me. And you know, Foundation collector boxes, as of filming this video, just hit 255 plus tax. That's $270 for a core set collector box. So the next phase that I'm now going to predict in this video is, I believe we should start seeing a return of the anger of scalping and flippers, and we're going to start seeing the anger that the print runs are too low. Okay, so I believe we're finally back to full Monty, just pound town. Chuck Norris is pulling up with your ex-wife. I think we're there. So now we need to start seeing people saying increase print runs, make availability, you know, like they're going to use those kind of very, you know, jarring words, the gatekeeping thing, or, you know, you're feeding the scalping and the evil people and you're hurting the working class. We should start seeing a lot of these words return to the rhetoric and the conversation on social media. I predict that over the next 30 to 60 days, maybe even the next 90 days, that should be the next phase. Now, what I also believe, based on historical data, again, being on YouTube for 10 years, look at my old videos. I had a lot more hair and I was skinnier too. It's fucking crazy. That's what you guys do to me. All right, so I believe the next phase here is what we're going to see happen is increased squeaky wheel loud noise online, okay? And it's mostly going to be targeted to increasing print runs of collector boxes and also secret lairs, because people are going to be upset that their game pieces are actually going up in value again. So the loud people who don't believe cardboard with ink should have anything more value than bulk or anything, they're going to get very aggressive online. Now, what's going to happen is in about 30 days from now, we're going to hit Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, and Stepsister Tuesday, and Rudy repairs your laundry room Wednesday. Now, when we go through that phase, that's when TCG Player, Card Kingdom, everybody does these 10%, all these cashbacks and sales. So, on the surface, little Timmy goes, yay, I'm so happy. So my 10.5% or 12% tax in California, I get 10% cash back. So I get to pay full price without the government hitting me with a huge fee. So the little Timmys are going to get happy. Now, what little Timmy doesn't understand is that's going to be the tipping point, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I want to make this very clear. We are about 30 days away from going from, oh my God, increased print runs, game pieces, I'm angry, Feet Finder, raise their prices. We're 30 days away from the next level up in the staircase. And now, Rudy, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm glad you asked, Penelope. What that means is once we go into this, cashback, TCG Player, card castles, everybody runs their promos and does their fire sales to raise capital. We're going to have another flush of the market. We're going to have a huge surge of buying orders in the Magic and Pokemon world in about 3 to 4 weeks. Now, we'll have a short-term 7 to 10 day price swing and volatility where people will get angry at their LGS or angry at Rudy because I charged you $150 a box and it drops to $140. You know, we're going to have that kind of volatility in the market for those couple weeks, okay? Now, right when we leave that, it's game time. That's going to be the scary part, everybody. Sorry, had to get a drink of water. So, my throat was killing me. So, that's what she said. So, what's going to happen is we're going to hit December and January. And some people, Rudy, seasonality, tax season, no. Holidays, no. Release. This is after we always come through that. That's usually the bottoms or the softest part of the year, is right when we have the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Stepsister Tuesday. Once we leave Stepsister Tuesday and we go to the following week and we hit full December, markets stabilize. and then we usually make a run to new highs in January based on the last 8 to 10 years I've been on YouTube. So I believe we're going to boil over, and as we go into January, like, we're going to see things like foundation collector boxes, probably $300 to $400 a box. And sorry, I'm not going to be able to help you much. I barely have many. You're on your own. I mean, I have to limit even my own patrons, like 2 boxes in order. I can't even do much about it. Sorry. I believe, once again, Pokemon, we're going to have surging sparks at 200 plus a box, and it's going to keep going because the demand is just not slowing down. It's basic economics. So I believe what we're seeing right now is kind of the introductory paragraph to 2025. This was a hint. This was a taste. This was a sample. If the Marvel Secret Lair was this powerful, and I estimate they did 50 to 100,000 of each secret lair, and this is what the results were. It reinforces, no matter how much I don't like this direction, it reinforces to me it's working, and it's a big fucking deal. It's going to have a huge impact on Magic. And we are already going into Bloomborough just hit new highs. Bloomborough Play. Bloomborough Collectors just broke 250 before tax on TCG Player. Dustmorn, almost 239, 240 plus tax, new high. Ixalan, new high. Wilds of Eldraine, new high. Ravnica Remastered, new high. Lord of the Rings Holiday Special, $1,000. Fallout, sitting at the highs. Doctor Who, new highs. Phyrexia, new highs. Brothers of War, at the high. I mean, the data is overwhelming. And this was a sneak peek of what's coming in 2025. So again, to recap, people are angry. There's nothing you can do. This is just a bull market. And I think a lot of you all forgot what it was like for Magic to be in a full-blown bull market. Sure, the experience is not good. Sure, the end user sitting in lines and queues and getting kicked out and timed out and all these things. Sure, it's a bad experience. Sure, people are going to say they're quitting. Oh, this is the death of Magic. You're going to hear all these squeaky voices online. But I'm here to tell you, you scoop all that stuff. It's like on the roulette table. Everybody's betting red or black. Everybody's excited. And the green comes up, 00. And everybody loses. And everybody gets noisy and this and that. And of course, the eye in the sky in Vegas wasn't built on winners. Continues to move forward. And everybody says, I'm done and I quit. And no, gamblers never quit. Magic people, you may leave and walk out the door, but we'll see you Monday, baby. Hope you learned something today.